Hello again, I am the avatar that Brian created to help him present his weekly videos. He has called me Anya, and I've just found out that he got the name from a record company representative that used to bring him new singles back in the 70s. I think he must have had a thing for her. Anyway, he's gone off on a train trip to Burnley, so we are going to join him there. I hope he remembered to take his new drone. At least Burnley doesn't have an ocean he can fly it over.
Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobble lanes to the sky.
Well, here we are in Burnley again, and I'm right opposite the football ground. I'm just going to go and have a look in the shop in a minute. And Steve Bushby has encouraged me to come here once again because he was so fond of the Burnley Buzzin audio that Suno made. He wants to give me some shots that means I can play it again. So, excuse granted. You thought that Elvis was dead? No, he's playing in Burnley apparently. And this pub opposite is the Park View. And Steve's got quite a few friends around here with a hobby of photography, and a couple of them have drones as well. Now, we've just called on one of his friends with a drone, and I'm hoping he's going to come down and take us some shots over the ground. You're not allowed to do that when there's a game in progress, but I have a feeling you probably can just in the middle of the day. So if we can do that, we will. Well, Steve liked that Burnley Buzzing so much that I decided to ask Suno AI to rework it and remix it. So we got some new versions for you this time.
The clock strikes noon, the market hums, stales of color, scent of plums. Buskers sing by the old town square. Burnley's heartbeat fills the air. Trains roll in, they whistle loud, carving through the hilly shroud. Hop aboard, the world's in reach, but there's magic here on every street. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobbled lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away. Pennell Hill stands proud and tall, whispers of witches, tales enthrall. The countryside rolls green and white, a story waiting on every side. In the town, the cafes glow, laughter dances, voices flow. Hop a bus, no need to wait, this town's rhythm never hesitates. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobbled lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away.
Gonna have a look around the bungalow now, see what's been done since my last visit. It was mainly decorating, painting, plastering, that sort of thing. Isn't there an expression, it's like watching plaster dry? Something like that anyway.
Trains roll in, they whistle loud, carving through the hilly shroud. Hop aboard, the world's in reach, but there's a magic here on every street. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobbled lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away. In the town, the cafes glow, laughter dances, voices flow. Hop a bus, It's a town that steals your breath away.
Personally, I've not come across blue grit before, but Steve explained to me that if you're going back to bare brick, it's very helpful in making the plaster stick when you finally put it on. So I've learned something new there. I have to try that if I ever do a back to brick conversion again. All these camera images were taken by Steve on his DJI Pocket 3, and he managed to get the man who doesn't want to be filmed on several occasions. Well, the guy's certainly got a good head of hair, so it's worth seeing from the back. And finally, a job that's not for the claustrophobic. This man's working in a very shallow space under the floor, down in the cellar, and he's making sure that there's no gaps in the insulation by taping over them. It's time to push Suno's remix button again.
Colors, scent of plums, buskers sing by the old town square. Burnley's heartbeat fills the air. Trains roll in, they whistle loud, carving through the hilly shroud. Hop aboard, the world's in reach, but there's magic here on every street. Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobble lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath Pendle Hill stands proud and tall, whispers of witches, tales enthrall. The countryside rolls, green and white, a story waiting on every side. In the town, the cafes glow, laughter dances, voices flow. Hop a bus, no need to wait. This town's rhythm never hesitates. Oh, Burnley's buzzing, can you feel it too? From the cobble lanes to the sky so blue, surrounded by hills where the wild winds play. It's a town that steals your breath away.
So this is the point where I arrive and start using my own camera. An awful lot of the plastering and painting has been done, the coving's up, and Steve explains to me exactly what he did on this wall with the blue grit and then the plaster on top. And so to the bathroom, which we've seen a few times before. The lighting's all wired up now, and they've started to program the little hand controller. So up to now they've got 2 lighting programs which you can switch between, and there will eventually be 4. The finished kitchen's covered up so it can't get damaged. The living room is still to be done, and the view out from this room, it's going to be through a wall of glass, but they're not going to do that until the garden's been done. Down the ladder into the basement, and the floor tiling's all done, all very nice for a basement, a cellar, and the wall cladding is more or less done as well. It's all insulated. No new front door yet, but I gather something special is on its way. And so that's the end of the daylight. Time for Steve to run me back to the station to get me my train home. And as always, we pass Burnley Football Club on the way.